Hey there, what's poppin', y'all? Welcome to episode 8. So this is post stopper grinding session. I did like a tally of the comparing stopper drop rates with and without the card. So yesterday we got 23. Today the card didn't make much of a difference per 80%, which is kind of the benchmark that we were comparing it to. It's plus or minus 5 of 20, so 25 or to 15 per 80%. So the card really doesn't do much for us in terms of stoppers. We might experiment with it, play around a little more with like helmet dex 60 scrolls or glove attack 60 scrolls, see if those drop more frequently with the card. We're holding on to it right now because we're kind of gearing up for a sort of scrolling grinding session to power up, try to recover from that shitty awfulness that was that scrolling session last episode. So yes, so kind of like what White Malay was kind of suggesting, we're going to hit some area bosses right now. Yeah, so we're gonna, first up, I think we're gonna hit is Dyle, and then we're gonna go to Faust, and then we're gonna go to Deo. And Deo takes us a bit of time because we didn't quest it all on Ariant. So I miscalculated there. I was trying to avoid doing so many quests, but yeah, that ends up happening. So we go for those scuffed Gachapon tickets somewhere down the line. I don't know if we turned them in yet, but yeah, nothing comes of that. So we're kind of trying to go for the Krokos, get those 20 Kroko skins. There's a Dyle there, and I'm kind of like clenched right now because I don't want someone to get it while we're still trying to complete the quest. So we're kind of trying to hurry here. I end up saving this map just in case we need to like go quick, but we actually just end up holding onto the teleport rock. Just end up having the map saved for later in case we want to farm Dials later on. But yeah, cutting it a little bit close because this is a very populated server, and there's no shortage of NX hunters. And yeah, we just have to talk to all these town folks to get information about Dyle. And yeah, get to the part where they want us to kill one. So done. Okay, I think we can go and kill Dyle now. And some accuracy issues with Dyle. We pop a sniper pill, and that enables us to at least hit it enough to down it. But it just sucks up HP pots, and it takes a little while, especially when he does the cancel weapon attack. You have to kind of wait around. We get a good amount of Dyle kills here. I think we get at least 10 of them. Nothing really comes out of it. I think we get like an overall dex 60. One of these bosses drops it for us, and that's super awesome. Maybe we can actually get a 30% dex overall to pass next time. Maybe 2. And then finish off with 60s. So that was exciting. There's actually 2 maps that Dyle spawns in. So the first one's a little dry. I think it was cleared recently. So not many Dials in the Dangerous Kroko 1. And we're just kind of surfing channels. Like, I'm killing them because there's a good reason for us to kill them. I'm not just trying to get like a Beasley 100, 250 NX or something, and that's it. Like, we're getting a lot of potential benefit if these go well. And there's a hacker in that channel. They're like vacuuming, like vac hacker. I don't go hunt for him or try to report him because I don't have time for that. He'll get caught eventually and get rightfully banned. Screw those people. And yeah, this is the map that we get a lot of Dyle spawns at, Dangerous Kroko 2. And we just kind of clear them all out, clear the ones we can find. And this is nice. We don't really get many Dyle cards, which would have been kind of cool. But yeah, we have the map saved now, so we can come revisit this if there's anything really worth getting. Like, since it's an Iron Man, there's like very limited sources of certain scrolls, so I'll have to recheck the drop table and see if it's worth committing each time. Maybe it'll be better when we have like higher accuracy, if we get higher accuracy. But yes. So when we go to Dojo, I think Dyle is going to be sort of the stopping point, because we'll get more points. It'll be more efficient to kill those 1-point bosses versus spending like 3 minutes on Dyle. 2 or 3 minutes, however long it took. Yep. Dyle's all around. Would have been nice if our spirit is stronger. Just saying. But yeah. Kind of just like a bland episode here. I mean, area bosses are cool and all that, but I really don't have much to add about it. I mean, I was there when they were day 1 released, like all of them, and those are kind of really exciting when they first came out. But yeah. We get a good amount of NX cards here. I think we dock in like 2.3k NX from doing this. There's our overall deck 60. So that is sweet. Sweetness. And I think that's all the Dyles. So now we're just getting ciders. No, we're doing the scuffed gash ticket thing. And probably ciders also. Or do we forget? Again, like always. Yeah, we probably forget to get ciders. Not a big deal. But yeah, cash in our NX cards. Now we're gonna head over to Ellinia. No, do the scuff gash tickets, which gives us like those bean things, those pots. Okay, now we go to Ellinia. Never mind, we repot, and then we go to Ellinia. Surely this time we go back to Ellinia. Yes, okay. We go to Fancy, get those cursing nails, or get the quest to do the cursing nails. And then we're gonna go over to the Malady map. Sort of the same deal happens. We see a Faust spawn, and then we're like, oh god, what if somebody starts farming this map and kills all the Fausts? So we try to hurry. Like, we don't spot it yet, because I think it occurs to us to check, like now. No? Well, we'll check eventually the next map and find a Faust there. And, yeah, these flyers, super annoying. There's Faust. And we're like, oh god, must not let anyone else get it. I don't know what the drop table is for Faust, so we'll have to recheck it on our Night Lord or something. Or look at the database, but the database doesn't really have a functional search feature on it, so you have to manually click through everything and then look at what drops. So I think we'll just go with the monster book on our Night Lord to check any drop tables for these area bosses and see if they're worth farming and, you know, sort of denying people the boss. Because I don't want to do that if there's no good reason for us to do it, you know what I'm saying? Like, NX is cool and all, but like, people actually need them sometimes. So we'll try to, you know, be courteous to the other players. If, you know, the benefit doesn't outweigh that. So yeah, this is just a wonderful quest, well designed. You have to backtrack there like 3 times. And finally, I think this is asking us to kill Faust now. We saved the map again, kind of with Dyle, just in case we need to like rush TP there. And luckily, nobody was really looking at the time, so we start hunting Faust. I think we get like 6 of them. Get a good chunk of NX cards. I don't think we get anything worthwhile from Faust in our kills. Get like 1 card, couple NX cards, no good scrolls. Just nothing really. So yeah, just showcasing the questing line for this area boss and the boss itself. I was really hoping they would drop the fishing pole, because that was like a very rare drop that Faust would give back in the day. And I think in this server early on, when it was made, it dropped the fishing pole too, because I have one of my Night Lord. That came from Faust, I know for a fact it did. Like, I didn't gatch it or anything. I don't gatch a Shawa usually. I only did like one 35 ticket run in Shawa. So they had to have come from Faust. But no such luck. We don't get a fishing pole. I would have like had an aneurysm if we got one. I would have just held on to it dearly. Maybe try to 30% it and watch it explode before our eyes. But yeah, we wouldn't have, if we did get one, we wouldn't have scrolled anything else of importance today, because today has bad like juju. So yeah, we're just trying to bomb a helm in 30. None of which go through. 10% cape. Yeah, nothing goes through. So yeah, really, really bad day to scroll. Maybe it'll change tomorrow or later. But yeah, no more scrolling anything important for a little bit, because it's gonna fail. Like, that's what the game is deciding to do. Thought we could get the HP quest the first part at least, but I don't think we're high enough level. I'll have to check what the prereq is. Now we're in Ariant. And oh my goodness, there's so many quests. I forgot how many there are. And they're all like requisite to one another. And the theme behind this part here is Lidium. Because every NPC in this accursed town is a Lidium fiend. They're like, oh, you want to do this quest? You want us to move to the next part? Give us one full Lidium. Yeah, that's what we need. Lidium, we need it. Yeah, just going to the palace, trying to just knock out some quests that we can just do along the way. Like, it's not too much trouble. Like, a lot of this time we're frequently checking the Dyle map just to see if it spawned. We check like 8 times while I'm questing, and I just figured while we're waiting we can just knock out some quests, get some progress towards quest specialist. I think we end up at like around 46% of the way after we get done with this Ariant portion. Yeah, this has installed it to it. I was here day 1 of Ariant. It was cool questing here, but then it became pretty stale quick because there's not really much to do here. You just kind of do those quests in town in Ariant, and then there's Megacia, which is actually like my favorite town. Like, aesthetically, I really liked it. But yeah, Megacia, there's no maker skill in this game, in the server. That was the only kind of cool thing about Megacia, is the maker skill. So maybe if Pink Bean ever becomes a thing, they can release that, and then we can craft reverse equipment. Oh god. Oh my god. If they did that, that would be such a huge grind for me. Because I would then have to craft multiple reverse lampions until I get like a really good one. Like farm stimulators and, crystals. And then pray that it doesn't explode. And then if it is created successfully, I would have to, do a perfect weapon grind again. Like, it took me 2 years to make my perfect DPS, and I can only imagine how much longer it'll take for a Lampion. God, like I want the content, but I don't want the grind associated with it. And I'm sure this server, I'm pretty confident can kill Pink Bean. Like, everyone is super strong. If they don't change anything from the original server, if it's like as is, the server can clear it easily. There might be people who haven't Pink Beaned ever before, like on a kind of old school, not overpowered server, and that would kind of be the only obstacle. It's a time attack, kind of hard damage check boss, because you only have an hour to take it out, and there are so many statues, and Pink Bean itself has 2.1 billion HP. So There's also damage reflex that get popped up, so those eat up like 30 seconds each time there's a DR. And it's a hard damage check, hard DPS check type boss. That's also not very easy. It's a little, there's like the mechanically challenging part is just the damage reflect. And just knowing the animation, because the instant you see the animation, you have to stop attacking or you're dead. I don't know if there's a death counter on it. Like, no, there's no death counter. But yeah, if you lose like a bunch of your attackers to the damage reflect, the DR, like I said, this is a hard damage check boss. So the more DPS you lose to DR, your chances kind of disappear in front of your eyes of clearing the boss. I mean, maybe with like TLs and reses, kind of like Von Leon, you can keep your party alive and going, even if there are mistakes made by your members. So, sorry for that tangent. I mean, Maker Skill was the only cool thing about kind of this area, to me at least. I mean, R&J PQ was okay. I did it a few times, but I mean, was it memorable? Kind of, but forgettable for me. And we're just looking for the cat eyes here. They drop very rarely. These were kind of boring to farm. And we need 4. I check up pretty often because they weren't dropping, so I wanted to make sure it wasn't just 1 or something. And yeah, our level up. We're 60 now, so 10 more levels until 3rd job advancement. I can't wait. Like, the power slash and slash blast range is so like short. I want the Dragon Crusher range, and I want just all stabbing attacks. I don't want to have that overhead swing mixed in with my attacks. Just so I do more damage and, I'm just a better like attacker all around. Get the Kyo Beaks. Yeah, I need 30 of them. While we're at it, we'll go to the Desert Giants. Get the 20 sands that the queen wants. And yeah, we're not really feeling the Lidium like pain yet, but it'll come. It'll hit us big time. Luckily, there's a quest, the Red Scorpion thing, that'll give you 5 Lidium ores. So that helps immensely with just the sheer amount of Lidium these greedy people are asking for. And yeah, hit a few hidden streets that we remember from the past while we were farming cards before. Yeah. Dale hasn't come up yet. We'll go to him later. I'm sure he'll spawn in like an hour and a half or something, so we're just trying to knock out as much questing as we can in the meantime and wait patiently for it. Hopefully nobody, comes in and we aren't there and knocks it out without us knowing. Yeah, this strange guy, now he wants thorns, so we'll get 50 of them. Get a few card sets, Lidium. Excellent. Very low drop rate in these where it's kind of laid out. We have to go to kind of the map of Formigatia to farm Lidiums because those mobs have a lot better drop rate for them. And we kind of just play around, just like try to see which mobs can drop them. I think all of them do, but seeing which ones has higher frequency. Yeah, just getting the prereqs done for Deo. Getting the Deo quest. Like, I just didn't want to kill the boss like by itself. I want to get the quest done with it and just not have to think about it later. And yeah, that greedy woman wants 2 Lidium. And here we are, just like checking Deo, because if we see it, we'll kill it, and maybe just say forego the Deo quest. Because I want the Olaf thing done. That's a big thing for us. Like that 250 HP doesn't, the 200 HP doesn't sound like much, but it kind of is for my Zerking, because just like calculating how much to stay below 50%, like it'll prevent me from overhealing a lot just having that extra HP. And yeah, unfortunately no Deos right now, so we'll continue on with the questing. Yeah. So now we're gonna get the quest to get the chest thing. Go in the secret treasure room thing, and then we try to various combinations of Open Sesame. It's case sensitive, so you have to capitalize the S and the O. And have to drop off these treasure things in these houses, and yeah, just kind of aim for the little basket in that little space behind the stairs. And now we're gonna get the 5 Lidium. I wonder who goes for the other ores. Yeah, we could have gotten like a garnet or sapphire ore, which are also ores we need for other quests, but we just go with the Lidium because, you know, we need more, and they don't drop. They kind of drop infrequently. So yeah, looking for Deo. Just because I have like my gut says it's gonna spawn soon, and I really just don't want to lose it and have to wait like 3 hours for it to come back. Because I want to get on to other things. Like, we're not gonna get to timer. We're not gonna get to King Clang yet in this episode, or maybe we'll do it in the next part. Well, yeah, we'll just kind of group that up as a part 2. So I want to set myself up to get those quests, or be in the right position to do them after this Ariant saga. And I was thinking, let's just farm this map, because these drop Lidiums while we wait for Deo. But they drop so infrequently that I just eventually say, I'm not doing this anymore. Let's try farming the Bellomas. Maybe those will drop Lidiums more frequently. Maybe they'll drop a card. And yep, they're just as rare from these as well. So eventually we just kind of give up. And I know we're leaving a lot of stuff on the ground. Yeah, just lazy. Like I can kind of spot something like an ore or something you want, like drops. Well, I'll pick it up. But these etceteras and like chump change, I'm not gonna loot it. The 5 Lidium. Now we need 2 more to start the Deo quest. So I think we actually need 12 more. It's like greedy bastard. He says, "Oh, how dare you come empty-handed? I require a Lidium ore. A Lidium mineral jewel." So we just give that guy Topaz. We'll do that later. We'll do Megacia later. Because I think Chimera is a little bit farther in terms of levels to get that quest. And we're not playing around anymore. Now we're in the legit map to farm Lidiums. Scorpions. And yeah, like I said, we're playing a very dangerous game by not looting anything on the ground, because just in case we miss a Lidium drop, it's gonna kind of get mixed in and just blend in, camouflage on the floor. So we at least try to loot some stuff. And we're getting really bogged down with etc. and use, so we need to make that mule soon. And oh, Lidiums, we got the Lidium, right? Yes, we did. Excellent. And I mixed my quests up here. I thought this was part of the Deo pre-quest, so we end up getting the 1 Lidium ore that we didn't really need to turn into that guy, but it's okay. It takes care of 2 quests, so that's 2 more down in our quest specialist. And yeah, now we get the right one in that that idiot wants a Lidium, a full Lidium. So we're like, oh my god. We have to manually grind 10 Lidium ores. I hate questing, man. I hate it so much. And yeah, we play around. We go to the scorpions. We go to those little sand rats. We go to those dark gnome things. Try to play around with what the drop rates are. But in the end, the scorpions are the best ones. So yeah, get a couple card sets done here. I think we finished the scorpion card set. We finished the sand rat card set. Get like halfway through the other mobs card set. We're getting experience like relatively quickly, even at this like low level area. Because the spawn rate is just so good. And yeah, we try out this map here. Oh, the Dark Desert Dwarf. That's what they're called. Yeah. So, I figured the drop rate's like not very good. So, move on to the next map. Try it out. Get a handful of Lidiums here. And yeah, this is just flat back and forth. Playing a very dangerous game, not picking anything up, because Lidium's just gonna like get blend in right with everything else. Hopefully we like smarten up, you know, play smarter and loot this. Just because the Lidium's such a pain in the butt to get. And it's not useful for anything in this game besides the Ariant quest without Maker. That's the only application for it, is these quests. These Ariant Fiends. These Lidium Fiends in Ariant. And we get a bit of a dry spell here, and we just give up. Go back to what we were doing before. Just checking drops. The sand mole actually, or the sand rat actually drops just as frequently as the scorpion. So we just kind of go back and forth on this map, back and forth. Hopefully we should almost have a stack of 10 by now. Like, I wasn't going as insane as, you know, questing Purgatory Part 4, but this was like a sour like taste of questing again. I thought we were done with this, but we're just knocking out this last bit. Well, we still have Megacia, God. But you know, we'll take it in bite sizes. Like, they're just saying, when you eat a shit sandwich, you take it in one bite at a time. And that's exactly what we're doing right now. Okay, finally. Now we can kill Dyle. Now we can get to Dyle. And we get lucky. It's right there. I think we get like 4 Dayos out of this. So yeah, our gut was right. It was going to spawn soon. So the Lidium grind like was okay. The timing was perfect. So yeah, I'm just going to go through all the channels. Didn't get like 3 Dale cards, which is nice. Have that card set kind of in position to finish. And next, we're gonna head to Omega. Yeah, Omega. Wrap up a couple things there, and yeah, I think we'll finish the Madion quest next episode, the Madion Tentacle quest, and the Space Food quest. So those 400 collection quests, which is gonna be a bit of a grind, but it's in bite sizes, so we can handle it. And then we'll move on to Ludi. Get the timer pre-quest done, kill timer, and grind GFA and Dex 60s. GFA attacks 60s and Dex helmet 60s also. And afterwards we can probably we'll go to Orbis. We'll kind of do like a big kind of loop around. Go to Orbis and then take the travel guide, tour guide there to Florina Beach. Take care of King Clang. I think that's kind of the roadmap for next part. And yeah, getting ciders now. NPCing, trying to free up some use slots. So yeah, here we go. We use that warp card to our advantage. And go to Omega. So yeah, right off the bat, we're going to try to get the Gray's document. And the guide says to break the boxes in colon field 2. Colon field 2. And we do that for a little while, but it doesn't come out. I just am over it now. Like, I hate questing. I'm not going to do it any longer. Especially for something that doesn't want to drop. Like, if the game is going to be stupid and doesn't give what I want, then I'm not going to do it. It can just go away. I'll look more carefully in a guide later to see if I'm doing something wrong. Because it says colon field around the alien gray, break those little things, and it should come out. But it doesn't. And, yeah. I'm over it. Like, no more of this. Like, I'm here. Just do the thing that's supposed to do. Like, why is the game trying to make us suffer? So, we check Xeno, like, a little bit, but I just want to get these things done with, so we don't really check thoroughly. And, yeah, we don't need the NX cards that badly. I think we're like 2k off from being one reset away from being able to gatch again. So, maybe it'll come down the line. And, yeah. Say screw that quest. We'll look again later. And now it's just the MTO5s, or MTO9s. Kill 5 of them. I think there's a small chance they can drop a Maple Soul Spear, the level 64 spear that we're going to hunt for later, so trying to get lucky. I see the guy hunting cards with Taunt. I try to give him a tip to use the hidden streak, but he just tells us to change channel. I guess that's what we get for giving unsolicited advice. He just tells us to go away, and we do. Like, he can have a harder grind if he wants. Like, that's on him. And yeah, just get the parts just for more warp capsules later. Because it's on the way, so why not just get them? That's what I think, even though we have plenty in our inventory. Yeah. Just gonna walk all the way to the right. I kind of forget how to get to the hidden street. Like, I walked too far. I thought it was those trees, but it's actually this tree right there. And then we knock out a couple MTO9s. Knock out 5 of them. No such luck with the Soul Spear. No cards either. Yeah, there's actually 2 in this map right here, which is surprising. And yeah, we're gonna do a bunch of quest turns now. We're gonna turn in the Lost at Sea thing, checking to see if that will drop the report, the alien quest item. Does not, and I don't care any longer. That quest can just go away forever. It can just stay unfinished. If it doesn't want to finish itself, it can just stay unfinished. Done with this. Alright, cool. See you in part 2. We'll just resume area bosses and questing and hunt scrolls. The hunt continues. It never ends. So, yeah. Hope it's at least a little entertaining. And thank you very much for being here and watching. And I'll see you on next episode, part 2. Thanks. Bye.